Hey YouTube, it's Gina and I'm going to be making some hot sauce today. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to make it. This is my second attempt at making hot sauce. I made it last year. It turned out really good. It was really hot though, and it wasn't as thick as I would like to. It was more watery than I would like. So we're going to try it again this year. So I'm going to turn the camera around and tell you what I'm going to use. Alright guys, so I have a bowl of cayenne peppers, and you probably noticed some water at the bottom because I washed them off. So we have our cayenne peppers that I grew in my garden. I would say it's probably a couple pounds in there, pound and a half to 2 pounds in there. I have some white vinegar. I have some minced garlic because I didn't have any garlic cloves to use today, so I'm just going to use this minced garlic and hope for the best. Some pink salt, just you need salt, but I'm using pink salt, and I'm using some cane sugar. So I'm going to put maybe about a tablespoon or so of garlic, maybe a tablespoon and a half. I like garlic, but I will taste it as it's going after I do the blending and everything to see if it's to taste, and then I might add more, so we'll see. But I'm going to add at least a tablespoon of garlic, a couple teaspoons of salt. That might be all the salt that I put in, but at least a couple teaspoons, and about a 1/4 cup of the cane sugar. I have 4 cups of vinegar in this pot already, and I'm going to add these peppers to it, and we'll just go ahead and do it. And that's all we're going to do. We're going to bring those peppers to a boil and let them boil down. Once they come to a boil, I'll put it on medium and just let them simmer for like 20-25 minutes. And I'm actually going to go ahead and add the garlic and salt to it now. Actually, just the garlic. I'm going to add the garlic to it now. I'll add the salt and the sugar in the next step, so I'll show y'all that. Anyway guys, I'm going to bring this to a boil. Like I said, reduce the heat to about medium for about 20-25 minutes, and then I will come back after that to show you the next steps. All right guys, I'm back, and this has been going for 25 minutes, probably a little bit more than that, but we just gonna say 25 minutes for video's sake. I put the garlic in there, and I did end up adding 2 teaspoons of salt. So the salt is in there as well. I have not added any sugar yet. I'm not even sure if I am for sure, because I was looking at the bottle of my Frank's hot sauce, and that's the hot sauce I typically use. Ain't no sugar in the ingredients, so we gonna see. I might or I might not. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add all of it into my blender cup and blend it up, and then I'm going to put it back in the pot and allow it to kind of cook down and get to the thickness that I want. So I will be back to show you that. All right guys, so I got it all blended up. Now I am going to strain off some of these seeds and stuff. So I added my strainer on top, and I'm just going to let all the sauce drip through without all the seeds, because y'all, I just don't want, like, when I'm using it to have the seeds in there. It ain't really about the heat. I want the heat, I just don't want the seeds in my sauce. There probably will be a few that still get in there, but for the most part, no. So I'm going to let this go until all of the liquid from it is drip down into the pot, and all I'm left with is the seeds and whatever pulp is in there. And then I'm just going to let this simmer for like however long it takes to get to the consistency that I like, and then I'm going to jar it up, so I'll come back when it's ready. All right guys, so it's been simmering, and it's at pretty much a texture I'm okay with for my hot sauce. I think it's nice, a nice thickness to it. Yeah, y'all can see the lighting in here has changed because it's dark outside now. But I'm just going to get it in this jar. So I'm going to try to set y'all up so y'all can see me do that. I mean, not that y'all probably need to, but I will let y'all see that. So hold on 1 second. All right, y'all. Ooh, what's up? I'm just going to get it in this jar. I'm putting it in a mason jar. This is a pint size, and I don't think I'm going to get a pint, but we're going to see. Ooh, I am. I wasn't being funny when I said that. I did not think it was going to be a pint. Ooh. Yeah, I done knocked the whole funnel out. We just going to scrape what's left in there. And there we have it. Our own homemade hot sauce. The flavor on it is good. Okay, so let me tell y'all what I put in here. I did like 4 teaspoons of salt. I ended up adding some of my own garlic powder that I dried myself for my garlic because I wasn't really tasting the garlic. And then I added 2 teaspoons of the sugar because I felt like it might have needed it. It was so hot. So I felt like the sugar was going to cut it a little bit. So that's good. And I feel like the longer it sits, the better. But that is good. That's better than the one I did last year. So I still have some from the one I did last year. And you shake it up and then it doesn't look watery at the top. But it's still like very watery for me. That's not my type of hot sauce I typically like. This is what I typically use, the Frank's. It's not like, it's not watery, it's just a little bit thicker. And then I also have this one, which I don't know why I bought this one because I don't usually use Louisiana, but I might have bought it for my oldest because she likes hot sauce as well. And when she comes over, she's always looking for it. Anyway, guys, that is how I made my own homemade hot sauce. You do want to taste it as you're making it, just to make sure you're getting the flavor you want. That's why I added more salt than I said in the beginning, and then more garlic because I wasn't getting the flavor I wanted. So just add a little at a time until it gets to what you like. And there you have it. You'll have your own homemade hot sauce. So I'll put a lid on that and I'll just have this whenever I want to have hot sauce on something. So I hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And share my video, y'all. And I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Oh, and I know y'all wondering what I'm going to do with that pulp. We're going to dry that up and make our own cayenne pepper powder. So we're not letting that go to waste either. I'm going to put that in my dehydrator and we're going to make some powder out of that. So watch for it as a short or on my Instagram, and I'll post when I have it all the way ready and in a jar. All right, guys. Bye.